just saw a new Batman cartoon movie. In the end, spoiler alert, he becomes a literal bat. He has to fight demons. And let me show you. This movie was made by Warner Brothers. It starts off, there's out there somewhere, maybe Antarctica, somewhere cold. They're looking for a penguin. Bruce, can we stop? No. Yeah, we're looking for that guy. Who do you think you are, Caroline from 2009? There's so many demons, I feel like I'm watching some kind of anime. Here's the girl. There's a real big focus on the girl. This might be Batwoman or Catwoman. I'm not sure. Oh no, is that Penguin? It's the butler, Alfred. He looks a little bit older, but basically, it's the version of Alfred from the animated series. One of the things that's odd about this is the voice for Batman. It's different, which is okay in a way, but in another way, it's kind of weird. Even the voice of the butler, a little girly, just a little off, not manly enough. You pretend for your doom. Oh wait, is that Robin? Flashback to the parents of Batman. I feel like they're trying to retcon this. Instead of a gun, there's a knife in the death of Mr. and Mrs. Wayne. Bling bling. My guy. Oh no, there was a guy and he turned right into fire. Wait a minute, how did that happen? Who was that guy? This guy? That guy and the other this guy. This guy turns into fire. And it goes out the window. And then he has to have dinner with this guy, and then there's that girl again. And they gotta have a good time or pretend to have a good time. And I don't know what they're talking about. Then what happens? Then somebody goes in here. And then what is Batman doing? There's the police. He's doing detective work. Kind of like Mr. Patterson. Who's that guy? The Twilight Man in The Batman. It's good to do some detective work. Because that's kind of thing that a Batman does. Who is this guy? The fire guy? So they're fighting fighting that guy. I see. Now who is this? Not exactly sure. Whatever the cult of gold is planning, it ends here. What are you talking about, Batman? The cult of gold perished centuries ago. I am a woman, hear me roar. Oh no, it's Donkey Kong. No, it's worse. It's the Tick. Oh no, is that the detective? I mean the commissioner, Gordon? No. I got you. Oh no, who that? And together we shall usher great parties with pillows and under. Wait, what? Yes, we will usher it all into this reality. You better bow to me. Shut up, Alfred. Of course I'm wary of the dark arts. Wow. I just can't read this. I hope this is not like one of those dream episodes where I'm like in a dream. His one true desire was to serve his master, oatmeal. I just wish my muscles weren't so big. Why am I so ugly? I'm not Clint Eastwood. Why is it still the 1920s? What's in your wallet? Bar. Mentally, I've been a while. They tried starving us to death. It didn't work. Harvey, you mean that rabbit that we always go by in Aloha on our way to Hillsboro, Beaverton in Oregon? Millions of bats. Bats for me. It's Jabba the Hutt. It's an old radio. It's Ivan News. Poison Ivy. It's LeVar Burton. It's a redhead. People all around the world have faith in you. So I auditioned for Wednesday Addams and they said I'm too white. They don't know what they're missing. But you know that YouTube deleting over 10,000 videos of oatmeal. Don't worry, I'll get Susie. Oh. What if I told you I'm related to Susie? Her name is Kyrie. Hey man, you lived as a good man. Kill me now. Do not despair. It's Jasmine, except I'm evil. Boo, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I am a woman. I am a Batman. I am a doctor. No, I'm not a doctor. What in the world? Alfred, you're only getting so old. Are we gonna race that car? Are you like a ninja? How far can you go? Vroom, 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 vroom. Oh no, lady in the wheelchair. Who are you? Dr. Averia? Xavier from the X-Men? No way. Oh no, she's becoming possessed. Oh no, it's a flashback. Is this important? It's your father. What did your father do? I, Thomas Wayne, was born in 1535. Oh, I mean 1585. Wow. And only 300 years, how many years later? 400 years later, Oatmeal was born. Oatmeal, born in 1985. That's right, Oatmeal, born 1985. Thomas Wayne, born in 1585. Is this supposed to be canon? Is this canon? Is it real life? I came here. I was one of the pilgrims that came in 1620 or whatever. I helped people find the place that became Gotham City. And we're doing so bad. The winters were so unforgiving until one day the penguin came. So we ate it like it was Thanksgiving, the first Thanksgiving. A big turkey. It was actually a penguin. No, actually, what he did was he found out there was something buried deep underneath Gotham City. Mr. Queen, or whoever he is, he followed Penguin, Mr. Culpebeck, whatever his real name is, into a terrible place. And there he showed us the ancient book. Now wait a minute, who is this penguin guy anyways? Was he one of the pilgrims? Or was he already there in America before they came? Oh, what are they doing? All four of us read from this book. We did all these terrible things. The book told us what to do, rituals and stuff, and we did the stuff, and it was like a stain on us that stayed on for a long time, for many eons. All four of us, we prospered, and we were gifted eternal life. Apparent life. I don't know, something like that. But then it was like we forgot that it even happened. Later on, it's like we totally forgot about that. About all of that stuff. Oh no, Dad, what did you do? Well, because of what we did, because we did the terrible things described in this really old book, we awakened a spirit. One of the guys hung himself, finding out that they did a terrible thing. And then Penguin ran away and became a penguin. And then I think the other guy ended up killing Thomas Wayne. Apparently, according to this storyline, this timeline, which is probably not canon. And then he said something. They said something about the sins of the father passes on to the son, to the kids. It's almost like hinting at, like, if some people did a bad thing a long time ago, like with slaves, like if they were owners, was, it's like it gets passed on, which I'd say that's a stupid idea. But if you want to go with that, there was a lot of white slaves in the 1800s, and then the blacks were selling other blacks into that market. There was like millions and millions sold in Europe and America that were going around being trafficked. I hope this video doesn't get deleted, but off YouTube, it's just that was happening. Like millions of people every year in the 1800s. Maybe not every year, but on average, a lot of different years. And it was a lot of white people being traded, trafficked, turned into slaves, and then there were black people, and they were added on top of that, like later on. So Thomas Wayne basically says you have to close the gates of hell before the demons come and destroy everything. That's very, very important. And even though it's like my fault and these other guys' fault that this is happening, now you have to do this because you're a part of me, and you have to finish what I started, or you have to undo it because it's like you can't get away from it, even though you have nothing to do with it. And I mean, I guess on one hand, it's like you got to do the right thing, you got to help save the day, regardless of whether it's because of your father or not. But on the other hand, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you got to do this because you're guilty, because you're my son. You're guilty even though you didn't do it. You're guilty. I say baloney. I say baloney to that. There's Batman. What's he doing? Is this like Batman yoga? This time that we fight the bad guy at the end of the movie, and only the Bat can face him. Oh no, it's Two-Face. Are you kids? Oh my god. He walks into a cave. It's almost like Aladdin going into the cave trying to get the genie. Uh-oh, who dat? Wow. It looks like some of his friends became these weird demons, and so Batman has to kill the people that he cares about. It looks like they were fighting Batman against their will, and as Batman killed one of them, the guy says, "Thank God, you better go kick ass." You ain't never had a friend, ever had a friend. You ain't never, ever had a friend like Earthworm Jim. Auto combat. Everybody go kung fu fighting. What you doing? Oh no, it's the big hole in the sky coming open. It's almost like what happened in the first season of Star Trek Picard. They had to stop the big bad robot dimension from coming to Earth. Almost like it's already here. Like it's almost like it is. Like maybe it is like AI. AI more than meets the eye. It's Transformers. I'll get you, Batman. So he starts squishing Batman with his big hands. And everybody's like, oh no. And deep inside, he knows he has to become a bat. He has to embrace who he really is. This is where he transforms like a teenage mutant ninja turtle. And there he is. This is the Batman. He turns into a bat. He turns into a gerbil, a guinea pig. No, a gargoyle, one of those. Remember that cartoon? It was around the early 90s. Look at that. Doesn't that look like that? One of those? Yeah, I'm Batman. So, fight, and he's fighting the octopus guy from Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End, where Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, has to fight the octopus guy on that little ship thing. Yeah, they're fighting. Batman had to embrace who he really was. But then this guy, he calls out or something, and then something happens. Somehow. Uh-oh. Batman not happy. Look, the thing comes out. It's the demon thing. It's the super mega demon thing. It's like the cow in that one show. What was that called again? I don't remember. Oh no, that's a big monster. Batman's like, oh no. Batman's trying to handle it. He finds this thing. It's almost like a genie in the bottle, and he smashes it. That kind of helps. But then the fire guy comes. The fire guy says, "Get out of here, Batman. I'll finish this job. You gotta go." So Batman flies away, and the fireman he does his job, and he kills the bad guy, and then Batman dies. He gets stuck as you can see, he gets stuck, and he gets stuck in the wall, and then the lava kills a bunch of people in Gotham City, and it's all for the greater good. That's what they're saying. The saying is for the greater good. We gotta start over. And then fast forward, they've already rebuilt the city. There's Obama. There's the statues. There's the girl. Everybody, we got a new city. Oh, new Gotham. We're so sorry that all the white people had to die, like Bruce Wayne. But don't worry. Oh, wait a minute, maybe he's not dead. Okay, so he didn't actually die. I thought he sort of died, but I guess he made it out, and so he's still a bat. Now he's a bat. Now he doesn't even get to be a person. Now he's just a bat full time. And what he does as a bat now is like he's more like a demon. It's worse than Darth Vader. It's worse than the Terminator. It's worse than who's the other guy? RoboCop. Like he just pulls arms out of people's sockets, like a Wookiee, like Chewbacca in Star Wars. Man, you're some of the people in the movie. Brought to you by Warner Brothers. So the moral of the story is, if you want God, you're gonna die, and you gotta pay for the sins of your father, and you gotta tear down the city and make people die. They have to die, and that's one of the things that happened at the end. A bunch of people died, I think. I mean, a bunch of hot lava came out from the shores. There's no turtles in this, but there was a lot of hot lava that came out. It was pretty devastating, and I think a lot of people died, and they're basically saying it had to be done, that people had to die in order to rebuild. And perhaps if it's your fault, if you're the bad guy, yeah, I can understand. But like for innocent people, do they have to die too? Do they have to die too? So I just feel like it's just like all the other shows. They gotta kill off the main character or change them. So Batman transitioned. I hope I'm allowed to say that. Can I say that? Can I say that? Well, it's too late. I already said it. So think about all the people they killed in all the other movies and shows, like James Bond, Han Solo. Who else did they kill? It's pretty devastating. But I decided to watch this movie a little bit, and I thought it was a little bit intriguing. The most interesting thing about it was the backstory. I'm trying to say that Batman's father was born in 1585. 1585, okay. That's pretty crazy. Definitely not canon. Right. But I am a little bit intrigued by these kinds of stories of trying to make people live longer. It definitely is against the canon of the other show, Pennyworth. Pennyworth is a story of the butler, Batman's butler. And Thomas Wayne is in the show, and he spends some time with his father. And so that is a very interesting take on the parents and the grandparents of Batman. And I do recommend that over this, definitely. Till next time, I'm out of here.